And welcome back to Daily Wrap, where it's time for Yay or Nay. First up, while speaking to the African Union in Ethiopia today, President Obama warned those in attendance that the African continent can never move forward if its leaders refuse to step down when their terms are over, adding that he would love to stay on as President of the United States, but the law says he can't.
I am in my second term. It has been an extraordinary privilege for me to serve as the President of the United States. I cannot imagine a greater honor or a more interesting job. I love my work. But under our Constitution, I cannot run again. I actually think I'm a pretty good president. I think if I ran, I could win. But I can't.
So if President Obama could run for a third term, the question is, would he win? Joe Concha, yay or nay?
His favorability right now is over 50% in Gallup. And Hillary Clinton wouldn't beat him in a primary, I have a feeling.
I think you're right.
So unless it's Kasich as your nominee on the GOP side, I say yes.
Oh, gosh.
Yay or nay?
I just don't see it happening. I think that right now his favorability may be high because he's had some recent successes, but I think in general, I don't think people would vote him for another term.
Brad?
Against whom is he running? Unless that's really going to be the issue.
And Brad won. Brad has the right answer. It depends on who he's running against. That's exactly right.
Miracles happen.
Okay, well, the Arizona Cardinals just made headlines after hiring the first female NFL coach in league history. Jen Welter, a former college rugby player who also has 14 seasons in women's pro football under her belt, joins the Cardinals as a preseason and training camp intern who will coach inside linebackers. Welter is also the first woman to play in a men's pro football league. She was a running back for the Texas Revolution. So is the NFL becoming female friendly, or is this just a PR stunt, Heather Hansen?
It's not a PR stunt. Women are just as capable of doing especially that job as anybody else, and it's finally the NFL seeing that they have to do it.
Okay.
30 million people, by the way, play fantasy football. 10 million of those are women. So this is a good PR move, and she looks like she's earned it. She's played on a professional level. Anyway, it appears the New England Patriots will be forced to defend their Super Bowl title for the first 4 games of the season next year without the services of their all-world quarterback, Tom Brady. This after Commissioner Roger Goodell surprisingly decided to uphold Brady's punishment in the Deflategate scandal. Goodell says Brady's destruction of evidence was a factor in upholding the suspension. Said suspension means Brady won't return until the Pats' 5th game of the season, which also just happens to be against the team that busted him in Deflategate, the Indianapolis Colts. That was during the AFC Championship game, or at least after. Is this an appropriate punishment given Hillary Clinton's decision to destroy evidence, Rick Unger, by getting rid of her home base server?
And where did Tom Brady play his college ball?
Michigan?
That's what I thought. There's not enough bad things you can do to him.
He went to Ohio State, if you haven't heard, by the way. Hansen.
Listen, Hillary's deal is totally separate, but I don't think it's appropriate. The procedure is so screwy when at the NFL. They have different rules for different people and different punishments for ridiculously different things. It's the procedure's the problem.
This time they got it right. The procedure is a mess in the NFL, but it's 100% appropriate, and I'm a proud Bears fan, so make of that what you will.
Wow. He beat the Patriots in Super Bowl 20, 46-20.
No.
Okay.
You'll get no benefit.
No. I have a slight opinion on this, that I don't think that if this were baseball, this would be equivalent to a 40-game suspension. Too much, should have been 2 games. Yeah. Finally, Oklahoma Governor Mary Fallin is now coming under fire over a trailer on the grounds of the governor's mansion. Apparently, Fallin's 28-year-old daughter is living in that trailer, leaving Oklahoma taxpayers wondering who's footing the bill. The governor's office says the living arrangement is only temporary, but the trailer in question has been on the property since April. Is this the craziest example of millennials not being able to leave home, yay or nay, quickly, Unger?
I have absolutely no idea what to say about it. I don't know, nay.
Okay.
Why can't she live there in the house? There must be some sort of issue that she has to live in that weird
fighting.
trailer, obviously.
Something's going on, but this is a generation that really doesn't believe its kids will do better than they did, and that is serious.
It's supposed to be a fun segment. What are you doing?
Sorry.
Anyway, that's all for tonight. I'm Joe Concha on behalf of Rick Unger and the rest of the panel. It's a very good point, Brett. We're only kidding. Thank you for joining us tonight. The Steve Malzberg Show. That's next. Please stay tuned. We had fun tonight, though. We really did. I didn't move out until I was 25 years old. I'm a loser.
I'm not surprised.